The member for Boothby.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Would the Treasurer remind the House of the wide range of economic supports the Morrison government is providing to create a stronger Australia as we continue to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic?
The Treasurer.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Boothby for a question, acknowledge her experience as a journalist before coming to this place and working for the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and her support for policies that have led to tax cuts for 77,000 people across the electorate of Boothby, Mr Speaker. Now, the Australian economy begins 2021 from a position where it is strengthening, Mr Speaker, where we're seeing an economic recovery that is underway, Mr Speaker. Now, the International Monetary Fund has forecast that the economy of Spain is going to contract by around 11%, that the economy of the United Kingdom will contract by around 10%, that the economy of France and Italy by around 9%, that the economies of Germany, Canada and Japan by more than 5%, the economy of the United States by 3.4%, but their forecast for Australia for its contraction in 2020 is less than 3%, Mr Speaker. And this is why, based on the economic and the health position we are in today, you wouldn't want to be in any other country but Australia. And a key part of that economic recovery that we have seen is the commitment by the Morrison government to $251 billion of economic support. $148 billion of support which is already out the door, Mr Speaker, including $83 billion for JobKeeper out the door, Mr Speaker. Cash flow boost, $35 billion out the door, Mr Speaker. The Job Seeker coronavirus supplement, $19 billion out the door already, Mr Speaker. And when it comes to $750 payments, two of them, and a further $250 payment to millions of pensioners and carers and veterans and others on income support, around $10 billion out the door. So, Mr Speaker, those programs have been critical as an economic lifeline for the Australian community. But on top of that, we've put in place the Home Builder program, more than 80,000 applications, and the Master Builders Association has said it's helped save thousands of jobs. We've put in place 340,000 training places, Mr Speaker. We've brought forward billions of dollars of infrastructure programs, Mr Speaker. And when it comes to tax cuts, we believe in allowing Australians to keep more of their hard-earned money. And there's more than $1 billion a month that will be flowing through to the pockets of hard-working Australian families through our tax cuts. The combination of these programs, as well as the COVID support that we put in place at the height of the pandemic, is seeing an economic recovery that is underway. An economic recovery that has seen 90% of the 1.3 million Australians who either lost their jobs or saw their working hours reduced to zero at the start of the pandemic now back at work. There's a long way to go, but the Australian economy is recovering.